Hey, welcome to the Sports Reverends podcast. My name is Dan.
My name's Drew.
We're no expert, but we are
The Sports Reverends.
We got our boy back. Coach is in the house. What's up?
Holla at your boy.
There we go. We have the NFL draft going, and we are about 15 picks in, actually 12 picks in already. We wanted to highlight some of the top 10 here and get into some of the rest of the NFL talk. Drew, there's been 3 quarterbacks picked already. Probably one more, potentially 2 more in the first round. Which quarterback is going to have the best impact immediately for their team?
Well, I think impact has a lot to do with the team that they get to go to, and I think Justin Herbert's landed in a great situation there with the Chargers. They've got all the weapons, offense and defense. I think they just haven't put it together the last couple of years. Phillip Rivers has been on the decline, so I think Justin Herbert jumps right in.
Oh, yeah.
You think he's going to outdo Taylor at quarterback?
Tyrod.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Wow, that's bold. I think out of the top 3, the Chargers have the most time to let him sit and learn, right? Because Burrows is going to start day 1.
Right? Yeah, they have no other options.
They have no other option. Same with Tua, really.
You think Tua's going to start day 1?
I guess they have fits, but, I mean, it depends. Tua could just outthrow him.
If I'm Miami, you know you're not winning next year. I would rest Tua for a year.
It depends how hurt he is, too.
Yeah.
Really.
And I don't think you can say the Chargers have all the time in the world. Like, these guys that they have on their roster right now aren't going to be around forever.
Yeah.
Ekeler's
already had a couple good years.
Yeah.
As a running back, how many big years will he have, right?
That's fair.
Yeah, and they're going to have to pay all these guys at some point, like Bosa and their safety there and all those offensive weapons they have too.
It's always tough because it's such a different game jumping from college to the NFL. You don't see too many guys jump in right away with both feet and just take off. So
you're saying, though, if Tua starts, he's your pick, Joel?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I
think I'm going to go with Joe Burrows. He's also in the same kind of hot spot where he's going to be put into the game right away, and hopefully he might have some weapons there with AJ Green returning, and maybe set up to. He has to do well, basically. It's in his makeup. He's talked so much already. He's talked as much as Baker Mayfield did as he entered the league. So he's going to have that red target on his back, I guess, orange target. And Joe Burrows is my guy. Okay, so we got those 3. Who is going to have the best career out of Tua, Joe Burrows, Herbert, Love, or Mr. Hurts?
I think it's going to be Tua. I think a lot of this drop in the draft has just been, he's been injured a couple times. But you get a guy who performed consistently over a couple of years compared to Joe, who just had one really amazing year to be said. But the consistency, I think, is with Tua. And again, it's not like either one of these guys has landed in a bad spot in terms of teams. Like, I feel bad for Darnold going to the Jets because they're just a dysfunctional organization altogether, right? But, I mean, Cincinnati could be up and down, but Florida is looking to be drafting really well. They got 3 picks in the first round here. They'll build on it. And I think long-term, I like Tua to go all the way.
Cool. What about you, Drew?
Yeah, for me, I'm going to stick with Justin Herbert too. Like a couple of years ago, he was supposed to be the top one here. 6'6", like he's an athlete.
Yeah.
He's got the more prototypical quarterback body. I think that'll help him stay healthier. Not that you can predict that kind of stuff, but just that kind of stuff too. And Justin Herbert, I haven't seen him play much, to be honest, but big arm athlete, can move around. He's coming in with weapons, and if he can get the ball rolling, that give him some confidence, because confidence is a big part of the game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I'd also like to get this straight. It's Joe Burrow, Dan. Like there's no S on his name.
Oh, my bad.
So
Joe Burrows. Just kidding. Joe Burrow. My bad. Joe Burrow. Well, Joe Burrow will be my pick to have the best career. Why are you guys laughing?
It's Burrow.
I just said Burrow.
You said Burrow. Go for it, Dan. Tell us why. Tell us why you're
Burrow
wrong.
will have the best career because he's got, to me, like I've said, he's got that Tom Brady comparison where he has that winning factor to him. He will have enough of the skills to get where he needs to get. He won't probably be the best quarterback ever in the league, but he'll be in the MVP conversation regularly if projections stay correct. My guess is Joe Burrow, oh my goodness, will turn the franchise around a bit for the Bengals there. And I know it's a tall task, but I think they have a few pieces that are still building blocks around them, and their defense will be better because their offense will actually stay on the field for more than 3 downs, hopefully. And we'll see how it goes. My pick's Joe Burrows. I think Hurts is going to be an underrated. Did I say Burrows again?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Stop it.
Rewind the tape, bro.
Joe Burrow. I think
I'm in his head.
I think Jalen Hurts is gonna have a great career too. I'm a Jalen Hurts fan. If he lands in the right spot, he could have I think he's a coachable young quarterback. So I think he's gonna have a good career too.
I think this year's been a good year for quarterbacks. You got a couple of highly rated guys, a couple of guys under the radar, but they're all solid all the way through. I mean, if Cincinnati took Tua, I don't think they would be going wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just such risk. I don't know if history shows injuries will catch up to people that are regularly injured.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at it, you're paying this guy millions of dollars. As a coach, you're gonna be like, bro, don't run, right? Or run selectively. Like it's gonna be trained into him to just not take those risks.
It's true.
Yeah, but it didn't work with RG3.
Yeah.
Like
that's true. That's really true.
And I mean, there's lots of quarterbacks, and actually lots of players out there in general who like look good in college, but just don't have that mental capacity to jump up to the NFL. Right. And I think that's a big thing. You look at all these quarterbacks, they're smart guys. That's the thing. Like, in 2020, you have to be able to have all facets of your life sorted out. Like you're not coming to the league and then trying to figure things out, right? So hopefully we don't see RG3 situation. But I think they'll take the running away from him as much moving forward.
It does seem like
Go ahead, Drew.
All 3 of these guys, just to stay on that point, like do have that maturity factor to them that we don't see maybe in a Baker Mayfield, right?
Yeah.
Like all 3 of these guys, you don't hear their coaches say anything bad about their character or anything like that, which is they seem like smart guys. But it also depends on the place that they go to. Are they willing to, if you're a runner, if you have that running asset to your game, is your offense going to be built like sort of the Ravens bought into this past year, right?
Absolutely.
Like are you building your offense to support that, or do you want him to be a pocket guy?
Yeah, that's a great point. Some breaking news here. The Buccaneers just traded up with San Francisco for the 13th pick. And that's exciting. Speaking of the Buccaneers, we'll get to what their pick is in a second. Gronk has come out of retirement. Ooh. The Michael Jordan style. Coming back. Teaming up with good old Tom Brady in Tampa Bay. What are your first impressions, Mr. Martin?
I honestly think it's just Like the last time we saw Gronk, he wasn't the same Gronk that we used to see. I don't know. I thought he just should have stayed doing his WWE thing. Like, I think he's better suited for that. He was also on The Masked Singer. I don't know if you guys watch that show.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was on The Masked Singer.
No,
yeah,
Drew,
he actually made it a couple of rounds.
That's impressive.
Yeah. So I thought he was enjoying life. I don't know.
Maybe the year break would be good for him, though.
Yeah, maybe he let his body heal up a little bit, but
a lot of CBD in him.
Yeah. I just don't see this ending well. I'd rather see him out on top.
I think it depends on your expectations, though, right?
Right.
I read an article where, he's may not be physically the way he was before, but he still would be a great blocking tight end, catch a few balls. And I mean, to be honest, Tampa Bay, where else is he going to go and party and play football? Yeah, it just seems like the perfect match for him, to be honest.
They do have 3 tight ends that are all capable starters. So maybe they work that into it as well, right? Maybe they just play him less snaps.
They're looking to move O.J. Howard now.
Are they?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's big news then, too. They'll get something good back for O.J. Howard. He's a solid tight end.
Yeah.
Joel, go ahead, Drew.
No, go ahead. I was just going to say O.J. Howard a couple of years ago was the top tight end coming out of college, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. He was highly rated.
He's still tops in the leagues, I think.
Yeah.
Joel, you shared a little info, breaking news about Tom Brady's time in Tampa Bay there.
Tom Brady.
What was going on?
He moves to a new city and just decides to break all the rules. First, he's passing the ball in the park.
He learned that from Boston, okay? That's what Boston does. Boston just got caught again. Just throwing that out there.
You're just so salty your team never wins anything.
Hey, just telling the truth, all right? I'm a reporter.
And then he went. So he's trying to practice social distancing, and as it's been written, he was supposed to go to Byron Leftwich's house, which is one of the quarterback coaches, but dude went to the wrong house. So there's a picture, and the houses are side by side, and Brady just walked into somebody's home, and was like, "Oh, this is not the right family." So it's pretty funny. I mean, you never hear stories about Brady like this, right? You never hear him breaking the rules. He's always the company guy. So all of a sudden he moves to Tampa Bay. His buddy comes, Gronk, this Pargan party. Like, it's just, I think it's going to be a fun year to follow this team.
Can you imagine being that family? Tom Brady's in your backyard.
Drops his bags down. He apparently walked into a restricted park zone as well.
Yeah.
So he's just breaking all the rules. It's great.
I like how he's made it Tampa Bay.
Oh yeah,
that's funny.
I guess so.
I'd be excited about something.
It's kind of like a dad joke, but
dude's 40.
He's trademarked it. So yeah. Well, what was the news? Can anyone look up the trade there with San Fran? What did they give up?
Just looks like they swapped picks.
I don't know. They Tampa Bay took an offensive tackle though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, gotta protect Mr. Brady.
Gotta keep him on his feet.
Well, and that's a good point about Gronkowski. Like, you could basically use him as a 6th offensive lineman there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely. So the only real surprise so far has been probably the Giants picking their offensive tackle. He was ranked 4th out of the offensive tackles that were on ESPN's list. But
his tape looked good though.
His tape did look good. They must have saw something that they liked. That's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
It makes me bring the question though: will that division bounce back from last year and be a little bit more competitive?
I still think Philly and the Cowboys are significantly better than the Redskins and Giants. I think it's not going to be 4 teams all the way through. Redskins and Giants still have a lot of work to do to become competitive, really. But I think the Philly Cowboys is a bigger deal.
Go ahead, Drew.
Yeah, it's It's going to be tough. It's a tough division, like because they all play each other hard every game.
So yeah,
Yeah, but I don't see two teams coming out of that division though.
no, even with the added playoff spot.
No, I still don't see it with because you got the Bucks who are going to be better, right?
Yeah.
And Seahawks, 49ers aren't going anywhere. Saints, Vikings, Packers. And yeah, I think the Eagles take the division. And I don't see a wild card coming out of there.
Yeah, maybe. I think at least the division, like this last year, is clear that there's two top teams in that division. But typically, you're right, Drew, that they beat up on each other like crazy. There's no one sweeping that division, and I think the Giants, they're pretty good. They have all the offensive weapons they need, I think, and their defense is still pretty solid. So I don't think any division member sweeps them. They win one against each of their teams. That's usually how it goes with that division. It's just a bloodbath, really. But
yeah, but that's a disadvantage when you get to wild card spot, right? Because then all your standings are lower.
Yeah, that's true. That's
just an update on the Niners pick there, on the swap there. So the Niners moved down the pick, and they got a 4th rounder, and Tampa Bay moved up, and they got a 7th rounder from the Niners. So not huge, but 2 picks in the 4th might help the Niners out. We'll see how they do.
Yeah, that's a pretty good spot for the Niners, as they're already stacked.
Yeah.
The loss of Emmanuel Sanders, though, that's tough.
I mean, they must have somebody internally they're going to push there. I mean, you wouldn't
So what's bigger news? Emmanuel Sanders to the Saints or Gronk to the Bucks?
Oh, it's got to be Sanders to the Saints.
Right?
I think he'll have more of an impact, probably.
Yeah. And Drew Brees is still a gunslinger.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
one thing is, if Brees gets hurt, there's no Bridgewater to just fall back on.
Yeah, they have
they got what's his name?
Tyson Hill.
Taysom.
Hey man, Bridgewater was good. I'm glad he's got a full-time shot now.
Yeah, Bridgewater is a starter in this league for sure.
Yeah.
Well, boys, there's a lot more draft to go. We'll definitely have to catch up probably Monday when we check out the Jordan doc as well. We'll go over the rest of the draft. Definitely just wanted to get a few shots in here and keep up to date with all the ongoing sports because it's all we got right now. So, Drew, you got any huge plans this weekend?
Ministry-wise? No, not really. No, we're going to record for our service tomorrow.
Okay.
It's a little odd, you know. Usually you wait for Sundays, but now we're doing them midweek and releasing them Sundays. So, but other than that, no, we're taking it easy, staying indoors.
It's good.
Staying safe.
That's good. What's up, Coach? What about you?
I don't know. Just probably doing a little bit of work and just hanging out. Maybe play a little bit of Call of Duty on the Xbox there. But nothing too crazy.
I got my Zoom meeting with the youth tomorrow night, so I figured out how to turn off the drawing on the screen. So I'm stoked to have them be upset about that.
There you go.
And I figured out that if I mute everybody on the way in, I have control over the mute. So I'm just not sure if I unmute them, then they have their own control, but we'll see how that goes. So I'm excited for that. And then our Sunday is just going to be a regular Sunday as well. I'm speaking.
You're preaching though, right?
I'm speaking, yeah. So
it's
going to be short. That's why people like it Sunday when I'm speaking, just because it's short. So, all right, boys. Well, we'll be back Monday. Does that Monday sound good?
Go Niners. Go Niners.
Drew, what team do you cheer for?
The Packers.
Oh, yeah. I always think the Bengals for some reason.
No, that's Cody.
Oh, yeah, Cody. We got to get Cody out here.
Yeah, we do.
Even the odds.
Yeah.
And, go Cowboys. I'm hoping that as soon as we hang up, the Cowboys trade their pick for Jamal Adams here. Some rumors going around. So the Jets corner, if you don't know who Jamal Adams is.
Safety.
Safety, sorry. Yeah, probably number one safety in the league, maybe.
It's close.
Up there, yeah.
Name
Debatable.
a better one. Talk on Monday.
Yeah.
Peace out, world.
Peace.